Try Like It to Me with no advertisements for less than 98 cents a month. The Internet. For many, this glorious series of tubes has revolutionized the way that society exchanges information. Live in the US but need to talk to a buddy in England? No problem. You are a few clicks of the mouse away from having a face-to-face conversation, despite the thousands of separating miles. With this type of communicative power at our fingertips, society doesn't really take the time to think about the unseen implications of that power. As a result, the Internet has made inaccessibility a cultural standard. This claim seems to be a bit harsh, so let me explain. Let's use the popular image-sharing site Imgur.com as an example. On Imgur, users upload images to a gallery, where they receive likes and dislikes, with the most popular images of the day being promoted on the front page. For the everyday user, this seems like a perfectly reasonable and totally accessible website. They might share their favorite posts with their friends via other social media. For instance, let's share this image with a few friends. The image is an animated picture of a small red panda eating a piece of sushi out of a box. Perfectly normal. Very cute. Now, the next day, one of your friends brings up your post, and everyone starts laughing at the thought of this adorable red panda. In the midst of this revelry, your friend Johnny comes in. So, explain why you are laughing to Johnny, without showing him the image. You can't show him, because unlike you, Johnny is blind. Not so easy, is it? While this image is adorable when viewed in its natural format, it loses a lot of its value when it makes the transition from the visual to the auditory medium. This is one of the inherent problems with the Internet in the current form. We can share content with one another, and we use that content in a significant percentage of our social interactions, but we can never be all-inclusive. Johnny will never be able to experience the content in full, so unfortunately, most people would leave him out of that social experience. For all intents and purposes, Johnny is simply absent from that part of the Internet, and, as a result, is absent from social interaction. While many websites are attempting to improve their accessibility with various tools such as screen readers, the progress is slow. For instance, because of the user-generated nature of its content, Imgur cannot implement a built-in screen reader program. Additionally, while I have been focusing on mostly blind users, there are many other forms of inaccessibility due to disability found on the Internet. From the lack of closed captions on popular YouTube channels to the inability to enjoy browser-based games due to alternate input controls. I hope one day that the Internet will finally become the bastion of accessibility that the everyday user imagines. Until then, the only thing that creators can do is strive to make their creations inclusive, either by modifying the original creation, or by providing a reasonable alternative, like the transcript of a video. However, until that day comes, the Internet will continue to make inaccessibility accessible to all. Publish your next commercial audio book or blog with Like It to Me. Learn about CDL rights,